Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is October the 15th, 2021. We're going to give you all a price prediction today for Corsair Gaming. CRSR stock has about 50% upside potential. Now, this is what Wall Street is trying to say, right? This is what they're trying to dispel on these articles to try to maybe trick us or persuade us into thinking that the market in Corsair is a buy. Well, guess what? All we have to do is look at the price chart to see if what they're stating is actually true, because they will put their money where their mouth is. So if you're telling me that Corsair Gaming has a 50% upside potential, then you should be coming into the market and buying yourself, right? You would think that Wall Street will be already in position to win off that 50% move. Well, we're going to talk about that today on this chart, right? So if you guys want to tap in with me, join me, hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe to the channel, because one thing we do here is we only pay attention to the price. Price is the only thing that matters. The only thing that matters is what you and I are willing to buy and sell these assets for. That's it. It's not about fundamental analysis. It's not about placing technical indicators on your chart. It is simply about where are you willing to buy, where are you willing to sell your assets. And in this particular case is Corsair. So I'm going to talk about our last video that we did in Corsair, our last price prediction, which was on August the 31st, right? So you guys can tell right here, we played a strength into the market in Corsair on August the 31st. We were playing the strength, and we told you all to be prepared to eat out the market right there around $30, right? So that was only 6.25%, but we already knew that the market in Corsair could get rejected right there, right? We already knew that because it was already pre-established that the market in Corsair was getting rejected there. So for us to see this price in Corsair unable to break above $30 is not a coincidence. It's not a surprise. Look at how many two-day price bars we've seen this market in Corsair try to break it to the upside, and we still got rejected, right? So if you guys are able to get that 6.25% out the market, like we told you will be the first spot to TP out the space, then kudos. You guys call the market. This is how you're able to precisely predict when to get in and when to get out, right? Not to hold the bag longer than what you ought to. Now, let me get rid of this, because Wall Street is trying to tell us, you know, they're looking for the price in Corsair to go up 50%, right? So let's see where this 50% potential is if we were to increase Corsair's price 50%. So here we are around $27. Let's bring this up to 50%. Okay, so 50% will bring the price in Corsair towards $40.50, right? So look at this. Take a look. Now, what would have to happen in order for us to see Corsair go to $50 or $40.50? Look at all the work this market would have to do just to go up to $40.50. Let's see. We got restriction right here. I'm gonna draw it. Okay. The market got rejected right here at 27. We got rejected at 30. So the market had to break all these restriction points in order for us to hit $40.50. We would have to overcome $33.27. We would have to break this overall descending line, which is around $35.45. Then the next area of restriction is right there around 38. Ultimately right there around 40. So we have a couple of areas for this price to break in the Corsair before we see 50% increases. Okay. Now, what does that mean? It means that we have a lot of work ahead of us in order for us to see 50% upside move in Corsair. I'm just going to keep it real. So they're trying to lead us into thinking that Corsair is going to hit 50%, right? Now, as always, they don't give us a time frame, but they give us a price target, which is right there around $40.50. Cool. Now, what's the outlook? I mean, what is the probability of us seeing that happen? Because like I said, we got a lot of restriction points from our price now to hitting $40.50. We do. Okay. So now let me show you all what Corsair has been doing on a longer term basis, right? So clearly we are seeing this price in Corsair in a downtrend, right? That hasn't changed. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. The market hasn't changed thus far of its downtrend. Now, can we see ebbs and opportunities to see the price go up? Sure, we can. We can see the price go up in Corsair, but we're still weak overall. Okay, this environment in Corsair is still weak. I know you're going to see a lot of videos of people telling that they're buying Corsair Gaming, but the chart is telling us a different story. It is telling us that it is still weak. Okay, so you all can see it right here on the 3-day time frame. Okay, we got earnings coming up November the 2nd. Price is still giving us weakness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower this horizontal line into the market, because I'm seeing the market actually trying to come down towards like $23.75, right around that vicinity there. Okay, now the thing that I'm noticing on this chart in Corsair is the fact that this price is getting rejected as it's stair stepping down. We got rejected in September at $30, right? We saw the price go down. Now the next restriction point is going to be $28. So we are stair stepping our way down in restriction, meaning that the market, every time it tries to go up, we get rejected at a lower dollar price target. First it was $30. Now the next level for us to see this price get rejected is around 28. Okay, so even though Wall Street is trying to tell us that they're looking for the price to go up 50%, this market actually is telling us something different from the chart perspective. See, it kind of looked like they're trying to fool us into thinking that the market's going to go up so that they can sell their position in Corsair to the market. This is how these people work. This is their job. This is their function, to try to trick us and make us think that, well, Wall Street said that the price is going to go up 50%. So maybe they're right. But the price chart will always have to follow through with what they're saying. And if it doesn't, then we already know that what they're trying to tell us is a lie. That there's not no 50% probability for Corsair to go up. Now, it might in the next 10,000 years. Corsair can go up 50%. But as of right now, if we were to take a snapshot of this chart right now, there's nothing here on this chart that will convince us that there's a 50% chance or a 100% chance that the market in Corsair is going to go up 50%. Not yet. I mean, currently the market is still looking weak. This is the 2 weeks time frame, right? So currently this price in Corsair is still weak. We're still seeing weakness here in this market. Now you guys can see even here in pre-market. Okay, check this out. It is not a coincidence to see the market right now in Corsair touching these two areas of support. Look at that in pre-market. So this is already telling us, based on how we close today in the market in Corsair, if we close on the low right here at $25 on the close, that's the last trade in the market in Corsair, that tells me already that we're going to go lower in price already. So however we start, however we end in the next 9 hours and 30 minutes, if we close down here, I'm telling you this right now, at $25, be prepared for the market in Corsair to continue to drop. Okay, be prepared for that, because currently the market looked like it wants to prop up the price at 25. So it could go either way in the next 9 hours. So even though I'm playing the weakness into the market in Corsair, I want you all to understand that I'm seeing that as an outlook too, that the market can still prop up $25, and we can see the market in Corsair actually go up, right? We can see that. But all of these time frames, all of those restriction points that I mentioned on this video, it is still plaguing the market in Corsair. It is. So, and definitely from a long-term perspective, as long as price doesn't break 28 and definitely 30, we're going to continue to go down in price, or at best, we're going to do this. Continue to trade sideways until we're ready to break out, until we're ready to start an ascending line or uptrend, right? So what I'm going to do is that I'm not following what Wall Street is trying to trick us in and saying that the market's going to go up 50%. Not yet. I still see weakness here into the market in Corsair. Now, let me show you. $28 is a restriction point, right? That's about 5% move to the upside. Definitely $30 is restriction. Next area ultimately is going to be around $30.95, $31, just to make it even or odd. Now, let me give you where the price can prop up. Okay. Let me give you all that. Because like I said, $25, we can see the market in Corsair prop up itself there. That would be the first area for us to get out the market. Okay. First, that's about 6.67%. Right. Second area we already identified down here towards 24. That's about 12.25% profitability. So we need to make sure that we eat off the market at those locations. Okay, we do. First area 25, second area $23.75, give or take. Around that vicinity though. Okay. Now, that's it. This is where I'm expecting the price to go. Even though Wall Street, you would suspect that since they make millions of dollars, since they are the insiders, since they have the most accurate information, that they would try to give you the information that would benefit you, but they don't. They're not here for our benefit. They're there in this market for theirs. They're in the market trying to make money and vice versa. We're in this market trying to make money too. So we're trying to take someone else's money. This is how this game is played. If you're worried about taking someone else's money, then the market is not for you. Because inevitably, in order for us to make money in the markets, we have to take it from someone else. That's the only way this game is played. So if they got tricks to try to trick us into thinking that the market's going to go one way, we always need to verify or certify it based off what the price chart is giving us. And so far, the market in Corsair is not giving us that 50% upside yet. Not yet. Now, as time goes on, and we still see this price in Corsair grab 25 cents as support like we've already done, then yes, we need to come back into the market and switch our price prediction. But until that time, we already know what to be in for. All right. So now, this is my expectations though. You might not be in agreement with what I'm seeing, which is cool. You also have your own ideas. Now, I want you to call the markets then. If you don't see what I'm seeing on the chart, call the markets and let everyone else know from this video with a comment as to where you think the price is going to go in Corsair Gaming in the next 3 weeks. I'm not talking about in the next 3 years, next 30 years. No, I'm talking about in the next 3 weeks. Where would price be? Right? Hit me up. Let me know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.